Hey, foodie gang. Hey, foodie gang. You are tuned in to Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bang, Season 2, Episode. I believe this is 116, Episode 116. I do a lot of live streams, so I be getting confused. Hit the like button on your way in, subscribe, and share this video. And as always, you can support the channel by sending a super chat with your thoughts or sending a Cash App, PayPal. But you can hit the like button. Shout out to G Honda. He said, "Where the food at?" Okay, so we are doing another budget friendly meal. I'm going to show you guys how to feed your family with $9. And we have tuna helper. I have never made this before, but like I said, if you're on a budget, try this recipe. You're going to feed your family in under $9. And you can even add bread to this recipe if you want to. Let me walk you guys through all of the ingredients. And the live stream for tomorrow is already set up. During my live stream earlier today, where I was reviewing the viral seafood boil bag, shout out to the makers of the seafood boil. So, during that episode where I was reviewing the seafood boil, the Krabby Bag, I almost forgot what it was called for a second. There was some breaking news. And the news that broke, which I'm sure all of you guys have heard about it if you're on social media, the FDA has banned red number 3 food dye. So that news broke earlier today. Tomorrow's live stream, we are going to talk all about why was it banned. But for today, I'm going to show you how to feed your family with $9. Okay, we got our tuna helper here. There are different types of tuna helpers. The one that we are cooking tonight is going to be tuna cheesy pasta. But I was looking online and they have all types of tuna helper that you can use. Um, Let me get some more lights. Get some more lights. And Liliana's in the building. And before I tell y'all the ingredients, if you guys are on YouTube, subscribe to Liliana Familia's YouTube channel and Honda. So we got our tuna helper here, tuna cheesy pasta. I have never tried this before, but like I said, we're gonna try it together, and I'm gonna show y'all how to feed y'all family for the low low. For the low low. Okay, so we have our pasta here. We have our milk. This is whole milk also. And then we have our tuna here. Tuna is very popular. A lot of people like it. I like to do tuna melts, which I should have attached to this video. But I did do a live stream where I made tuna melts and I showed you guys how to make tuna. So we have our tuna there. We have our water. We have our water. And then Liliana said, OMG, I just made a tuna salad today. I absolutely love tuna salad because there is so much that you can do with tuna. So we got our water, our milk, our tuna pasta, tuna cheesy pasta. We have our cans of tuna here, and then we have a little bit of Parmesan cheese. If you don't like Parmesan cheese, you don't have to add it, but I'm gonna put a little bit on top. I have a little bit of parsley here. Ooh, and the lid is loose, so I'm glad it didn't fall on y'all. So a little bit of parsley there. I got some butter, and I am just gonna grab salt and pepper, sea salt and black pepper. I do not think I'm gonna need the salt because tuna is already pretty salty, but I'm gonna have the salt nearby just in case. And y'all know I got the black pepper. And Liliana said I will be posting the video tonight. I'm very curious to see how you make your tuna salad and if it's different than the way I make my tuna salad. So And Madison said, I'm in Alaska right now. So we are neighbors then. Because as you guys know, 907 goodies. And let me turn y'all a little bit so y'all could see the sign. 907 goodies. And it's weird because YouTube, sometimes YouTube will turn my videos around. Very weird. I don't know. But 907 goodies because 907 is the area code for Alaska. And then Liliana said it probably will be different. I think it will. Because the great thing about food is that we will have the same ingredients, but all like how we get to the end is always going to be a little bit different. And that's why me personally, I really enjoy food because there's so many different recipes, so many different foods that you can cook, and it's just a lot of fun. And okay, Madison, that's perfectly fine. So, I have my tuna here, and I have all my ingredients, and my milk spilled a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, so when you're cooking, it's gonna get messy and all of that, so do not worry. So the instructions say stir pasta, or that's weird. Okay, so it said pretty much says to put everything in the pot or in the pan and let it all heat up. Oh my goodness, Randy is in the building. What's going on, Randy? And Liliana is so right. Nobody is perfect in the kitchen. But what I will say is this. Be mindful of that because like when you are watching these like TV shows and you're watching all these shows and you're seeing them do everything so perfect and you don't feel like you can live up to that standard, let me tell you guys something. And I learned this when I became a content creator. It is editing. It is editing. A lot of the stuff that we see is made up, fake, or fabricated. I could literally be in the kitchen, make a ton of mistakes, and record myself and clip all the mistakes out. So keep that in mind when you're watching these shows. Like, oh, he's so perfect, and then everything doesn't taste good. In my opinion, because I'm gonna tell y'all this: just because somebody has a white coat on does not mean that they can cook. And I know y'all like, what, Chef Big Bang? We don't believe you. I am telling y'all the truth. Some of the chefs haven't cooked in years. They haven't cooked in so long. So, and Liliana knows what I'm talking about. She says, say that louder, Chef. Honestly, the people that are home cooks and are cooking every day and are making the same couple of recipes and who are actually cooking, those people have some great food too. But sometimes, the chefs, when you're overseeing people in the kitchen, you're kind of rusty, you haven't been cooking in a while, but you're telling people what to do. So, I say this, they're out of the game. But Chef Big Bang be cooking, so I know what's going on. Okay, the instructions say stir pasta, sauce mix, hot water, milk, butter, and tuna. So we put everything in the pan, and then we start heating it up. So we're gonna turn on our pan, and shout out to Liliana. I told y'all earlier today in the live stream, we not finna play with you over here. We're not even doing anything besides cooking. I don't know why that's a problem for some of y'all, but it is crazy. Crazy. Okay, so we're gonna put everything in our pot. I have it on about 6, and like I said, I'm gonna show you how to feed your family for $9. And if you want to, you can always add bread on the side of for this recipe. So I just put the water in there, and let me move y'all a little bit closer. And Ray said, I'm at work and I looked away for a second and these nuts are up here acting crazy. Oh my goodness, Randy. Earlier during my live stream, I talked about this. And I kind of said, like, I don't really understand because I'm not even doing anything besides cooking. How are you mad about this? But they're mad. And Liliana said maybe they're mad because they can't eat the food. And maybe that's what it is. Is that why y'all mad? Okay, I'm gonna move y'all a little bit closer. Can y'all see everything? Perfect, perfect, perfect. And Liliana said they need attention. You know what? I don't know why everyone in our society needs attention, and all attention isn't good. So, but subscribe to Ava's Playtime. It all goes back to childhood, in my opinion. But this is what we are making today. And Randy is so funny. But yeah, we're not even doing that besides cooking. I don't know what the problem is. If I was up here talking about people, y'all would be mad too. So no matter what, you're gonna be mad. Okay, it's okay. We've accepted it. So I'm gonna open these cans of tuna, and when I open the cans of tuna, I like to drain them. So, oh, and I got my can opener right here. I almost forgot. Got my can opener right here. We got our milk and our water in there. And we're going to put our noodles, our sauce pack, and butter in there. So I'm just going to open these very carefully. When you open cans of tuna, it is so irritating because, hey, Mukavelli, how are you doing? How are you doing? It's so irritating because there's so much liquid in it. And I guess they do that because they have to. There is a lot of canneries in Alaska. They do a lot of seafood canneries, or they have a lot of those. And so that is one of the jobs that you do see quite often in Alaska. People will work on the slopes, or they'll work at one of the canneries. And I'm going to try to catch all y'all comments. But if I don't, you can always send it with a super chat, and your comment will get highlighted. That's why I like to sit down after I cook, so I can, like, you know, chat with y'all, read y'all comments, answer any questions that you guys have about the content. So I have opened my can, and let me show you guys this before I have my strainer in the sink. And what you want to do, you want to set this in the sink, and then you want to pour your tuna inside of here to let the liquid drain off. Okay, so hit the like button for those of you just coming in. And I'm using 2 cans of tuna. This makes me really want tuna salad. I did a live stream where I made a tuna melt, and I'm gonna attach that video to this video description. I don't know why I didn't. I totally forgot about it. But tuna is really great. And I also did a live stream about canned seafood. During that live stream, they stated that canned seafood was actually really, really good. It was the same thing as eating seafood, like a fillet. So this is the tuna that I'm using. They have a bunch of different types of tuna. Some of them will be in oil. This one is in water. But they have a lot of different brands of tuna and a lot of different types. And I always get the one in water. But there's ones in oil. Oh, and then I even made salmon patties before out of canned salmon, and those were really, really good. Y'all, I'll be up here cooking. So subscribe to my channel, become a member, and receive some exclusive perks. Shout out to Casey for being a part of the gang and all my other members. But one thing I don't really like about tuna that much, I don't really care for, is the smell. So while that tuna is draining in the sink, we're going to get our Tuna Helper opened up, and this is tuna cheesy pasta. But they have a lot of different varieties of Tuna Helper. They also have Hamburger Helper, which we have already made up here. Okay, so the other day, I hit a button on here, and I don't know what happened. So now I'm kind of scared to hit buttons, but I don't know what's going on with the chat. But hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. So, Tuna Helper, we're going to get that opened up. So, sometimes we are on a budget and we have to make it work. And so this is a make it work meal today. So we got our noodles in there. Y'all can't really see it. You know what makes me so mad is that they will put the little bit of noodles in this big old box. Super. But what you can do is you can make 2 boxes if you have a really, really big family. Okay, and I'm actually gonna turn this pan up because we gotta get this boiling. We gotta bring it to a boil because we have the pasta in there. And then this is the seasoning pack. No, Liliana, don't go nowhere. Oh, she said it wasn't sending my chats. Okay, so it wasn't sending you guys chats, and then for me the chat wasn't moving. So I was like, I don't know if nobody's talking to me. I don't know what's going on with YouTube today, but I was watching another content creator, and his stream started to glitch too. So hopefully we get through this one. And G Honda said, make it work means grilled cheese and frosted flakes. Look, you got to do what you got to do because a lot of us come from humble beginnings. And we are blessed to have the things that we have now. But there was a day where my mom would make Hamburger Helper for us. And when I was younger, I didn't even know I was poor. I didn't even know I was poor until I went to high school. I was like, oh, I'm poor. Look at that. But sometimes you got to make it work. You got to do what you got to do, you know. Never be too ashamed to ask for help. Never be too ashamed to make your Hamburger Helper, to make your Tuna Helper. Like, we got to be real. This is real life. Sometimes things happen where you don't have enough money to pay your rent, or you have just enough money to pay your rent and you don't have any money left over, and all you got is $9. And so this is a $9 budget meal. I'm gonna show you how to feed your family for the low. This is one of those I ain't got no money meals. Okay, so we got our pasta in there. We have our sauce packet. We have our water and we have our milk. I'm going to add in the tuna. But put 1 in the chat if you know about how that struggle is when you ain't got no money. Put a 1 in the chat if you ever been through something and you only had enough for your bills and you had a little bit of money left. Okay, we got our 1 from Randy. We got our 1 from Liliana. Ooh, and then Lisa, how are you doing, Lisa? You guys check out Liliana, G Honda, and the Frugal Adventures of Lisa. And Lisa, this is your episode because we are making a budget-friendly meal, and so this is your episode. We got a 1 from G Honda. We got a 1 from Lisa. Okay, if you've been through life, you know how it is when sometimes you ain't got no money. Okay, and the tuna, we drained it off pretty good. If there's a little bit of juice in your tuna, it's not bad. You just don't want all the juice in there. So you guys see the tuna right there in the strainer. I'm just going to put that in there. And this is 2 cans of tuna. And then you said, Lisa, you said you can top it with instant potatoes. I've never tried that before. But Lisa, this is your episode. And if y'all want to know more ways to save money, head over to Lisa's channel. Lisa was telling me how I could save money. And Lisa said, yes, H Helper always rocks. Yes, hamburger helper, tuna helper, all of it is a great bargain if, like I said, you ain't got no money. And Liliana said, before hamburger helper, I I used to eat boiled hot dogs with boiled eggs. Laugh out loud. And Lillian said no bread either or crackers. Look, if you know about them boiled hot dogs and Jihanda coming through with the links, if any of you have links that you want to post, feel free to. And then Lillian said, I mean, Lisa said, I remember hot dogs with bread slices. I'm telling you, honestly, we never even had buns when I was younger. We always ate our hot dogs on sliced bread. And you know what? I didn't even think nothing of it. To be honest with y'all, like I never. Ooh, did the light flicker? And Johanna said discount apps. Yes. And let's be real here. With how expensive everything is now, discount apps are where it's at. So it's starting to heat up, starting to boil. I'm gonna put some butter in there. So it's starting to boil. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna stir it around a little bit more. And then I'm going to put the lid on and let this cook. I can already tell this is going to be delicious. I've already made hamburger helper on this channel before and so many other amazing recipes. Be sure to check them out. And I've already made some really amazing recipes and we have more amazing recipes coming up. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Okay, and now that it's boiling, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce the heat and then put the lid on there so that the pasta cooks. Just like that. I'm going to vent it because I just turned it down. I'm going to vent it and I'm going to close the lid. And then Gihanna said, what about the cornbread in? You put cornbread in here, or do you mean cornbread on the side? Can you Can I get some clarification from Jihanda? Ooh, and then Lisa said, keep an eye out for store sales. You can make a pot roast under $15. See, Lisa, you are inspiring some more content ideas. Pot roast is definitely a classic and so good. Jihanda said on the side. We are just gonna have the pasta by itself, but you guys feel free if you want. You can always add Texas toast, regular sliced bread, which we might put on the side. You can put cornbread. It is up to you, but we are just doing the tuna pasta, the tuna helper. Let me clarify that. We're just doing the tuna. Oh, and I'm always telling y'all about a timer, and y'all almost got me distracted, and I almost forgot about my timer. I do have some sliced bread, so maybe we'll put some sliced bread on the side. We got our bowl here, we got our little tray, but yeah, maybe I'll do some sliced bread, or I can even toast it in the air fryer. So this is Alaska Grains bread. That is bread. This bread is made here, and it's really good. So we'll put some bread on the side. While we wait. Okay, I want to know this. Do you guys put butter on your bread before you toast it or after you toast it? I want to know. Let me know in the chat. Do you put butter on it before you toast it or after you toast it? So we got some bread here. And Liliana said after. Honestly, I've done both. I've done both. I will say that. I don't have like too strong of a preference, but I've done both. But I kind of like. So when I was growing up, we always put it on the bread before we toasted it, and I would do it after sometimes. But some like okay, if I do not have any warm butter, I will put it on there before. If the butter is warmed, I will toast the bread and put it on there after. And Randy said, I don't put butter on my bread. Okay. Okay, so we got that. We got 9 minutes. I'm going to pop this toast into the air fryer. So, sliced bread, tuna helper, $9 meal. Feed your family. And G Honda is absolutely right. If you wanted to, you can make cornbread. Cornbread, I believe, is 61 cents a box. So, that is another thing that you can add to your meal that will not blow the budget. That will not be too expensive to add. Because cornbread is very inexpensive. And I've made cornbread here so many times. But I love cornbread. My dad, he loved cornbread so much that with every meal there was cornbread. And so for a while there, I didn't really like cornbread because I just ate it so much. Because he always made it. It was just too much in my opinion. So I got the air fryer behind you guys, and I'm gonna put that on probably about like 4 minutes. And we are just going to be waiting for the food, and I'm gonna clean up while we wait. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. Gotta clean up. But how is everyone's day going so far? I would say my day has been really good. I had a lot of fun today during the live stream where I was talking about the seafood boil bags that you can purchase on TikTok. And I learned a lot, shared a lot of information with you guys. So go check it out. Um, TikTok got a lot going on. Every time I log on, they got a problem. They are mad at somebody. Let me get some water. Drink plenty of water. Stay hydrated. Yeah. Liliana said, laugh a lot. Liliana, what you laughing at? And Rain said, I have to check that out. Yes, there is these seafood boil bags that you can purchase off of the TikTok shop. And a lot of people felt some type of way about it and had really negative things to say, which is understandable, but I went and I did the research, and it's actually a pretty good company, and they have a very clean facility, and they even show you how they package it. They showed you the manufacturing plant or the factory pretty much that produces it, and so they're very transparent. Oh, Liliana said she's laughing at when I said TikTok got a lot going on. Yes, every time I log on to TikTok, they're mad at somebody. I feel like this. If you get to a point in your life where TikTok is mad at you, that is low key how you know that you have made it. If they are all mad at you, like you know you're somebody big. But yeah, one week they was mad at Kraft macaroni and cheese, which is crazy. And then this week they're mad at the people that make the seafood boils. It's crazy. But TikTok is hilarious and very, very funny. Lily on said TikTok's a place to be if you want to hear drama and watch a SHIT show. She's absolutely right about that. Um, you know what's crazy? Like when I get on the internet, I don't be mad. Some of y'all, none of y'all foodie gang, cause y'all calm, we ain't and all that drama. But some people, when they get on the internet, they get on here to argue with people and to be cursing. It's crazy. It's like, do what you gotta do and log off. So, when the timer goes off, I'm gonna stir this pasta around and then I'm gonna give it a taste and see if I need to add any sea salt, black pepper, or any additional seasonings. And Liliana said they love the attention too. Yes, people be doing everything to go viral. Liliana said, why be mad? Life is too short. People be dramatic. And I feel like those of us who have been through real situations in life, a lot of the things that people complain about on the internet and, in this space seem very dumb to me. Because I've been through some real things in life. So a lot of the things that people be arguing about on here, on the internet, I'll be like, this ain't even that serious. Like, if this happened to me in real life, I wouldn't be that mad. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more minutes so I can get that dark color on there. But somebody was telling me, they were like, you're just so calm and you don't be getting mad about stuff. I was like, first of all, I don't even know y'all in real life. Those are the people who I be mad about or mad at. If somebody's gonna make me mad, it's gonna be people in my real life. It's crazy. Liliana said, I've noticed that a lot of us humble people have been through hell and back, and we learn. Exactly. And I was just talking to my sister about that. We don't take things to heart like that, and we don't need drama. Laugh out loud. You know what? That is so true. I don't know about you guys, Foodie Gang, but I have had my fair share of drama in my short little life. I've been through enough. I want to be happy. I want to eat great food. I want to share my passion for food with people. It's like I'm done with all that. Y'all can have all the drama. I'm gonna be over here in the kitchen cooking. And then I think this. Maybe these people are this mad because they don't cook or they don't have someone that cooks for them. You know what I'm saying? Because we over here, we be chilling. So I'm just gonna peek at it. So I'm curious. Okay. It says 1 more minute. Let's take this off. Let's stir it. Let's see. I think we might have to go a little bit longer. It definitely smells tuna-y. And I'm going to go a little bit longer. Ooh, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of seafood pasta. Have you guys ever had seafood pasta? And it's normally served kind of cold, but this reminds me of seafood pasta. Okay, I'm gonna put 3 more minutes. That's gonna take us up to 13 minutes. And we got that toast in here. Hey El Cheapo, how are you doing? How are you doing? So happy to see El Cheapo in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to her YouTube channel. And Liliana said, yes, I went through a lot when I was young and learned my lesson. Now I'm a mom and I'm still struggling with marriage problems. I don't have time for social media drama. And if you don't got time for the drama, put a 1 in the chat. I feel like that. It's like, I'm like, look, life done beat me now and I'm wore out now. I don't got time to be arguing with y'all. I'm tired. Liliana put a 1, but put a 1 in the chat if you don't got time for drama. But like, and then if you are a mom and if you are busy, how do you even have time for drama? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even have time for drama or energy. I don't have time or energy. I need to be over here minding my own business, happy. And then I also don't want to be in a negative mood because I do have Ava, I do have a daughter. So I always think about that when I'm like feeling unhappy or stressed out. I'm like, I don't want to be this way for her sake. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm arguing all the time and I'm stressed out, she's gonna feel that stress. Liliana said, I got a whole family and husband. Laugh a lot. I have enough drama with that. Yikes. Look, I only have one kid, and I feel like I got enough. So I know you feel that way. And honestly, when I come to YouTube, when I come to the internet, I come to be happy. I don't come to be like mad and arguing with people. That's not what I'm here for. And Liliana said, people want drama, send them to me. Because I'll give them my husband, dramatic ASS. Or I said too many S's. But y'all know what I'm saying. Nah, Liliana, we need you to keep him. Because you finna move into the house. Don't get rid of him now. No, but you've been doing a great job dealing with all of it, Liliana. You don't need no help. You don't need nobody. So my toast just came out, and I put the butter on there before I toasted it. I'm gonna cut it in half back here, and then we're gonna check our tuna pasta, tuna helper, and we're gonna see. I'm gonna show you guys how to feed your family for $9. So, when you're tasting something that's hot and has liquid, you want to be using a spoon and not a fork. Because what can happen is the liquid could drip through the fork and could burn you. And you want to be absolutely careful and absolutely safe in the kitchen. And we're going to see if these noodles are done. I cooked it according to the box, so we will see. And then I have not put my little seasonings in here yet. I'm going to taste it, give it a chance before I add anything to this. But y'all know how I feel about seasonings. I be seasoning everything. Everything getting seasoning. So we got our toast right here. Everything gets seasoned. But how are you doing today, El Cheapo? You know, El Cheapo's out there in LA, and we are praying for LA. They had a lot going on. And I did a live stream also talking about that. Liliana, you better be joking. And we got Kelly in the building. She said, hi, how are you? We're doing great. I'm going to showing you guys how to feed your family for $9. So the tuna helper is done. I'm going to taste it and see if I need to add any seasonings to this dish. And I'm also going to see if the noodles are done. Mmm. That is really good. Definitely doesn't need salt because of the tuna that's in there. So salt is good. I am going to put a little bit of black pepper. This is actually pretty good. This is the first time that I've had tuna helper. But showing you guys how to feed your family for $9. We are definitely at $9, a little bit under it. So, but this tuna helper is good. Ooh! We are going to sit down at the table and we are gonna talk and we're gonna hang out. This is really, really good. And the noodles are done. And there's a lot of sauce in here. So this is so good though. Oh my goodness. You know how you make something and it comes out better than what you thought? This is actually really good. I've always eaten hamburger helper, but someone gave me this tuna helper. Or I say gave. Okay, so I'd be going over to my sister's house and I'd be taking stuff. But she has a lot of food. She loves to shop. And I'm like, girl, you know you're not gonna eat all this. She be like, take it. And she knows I do the cooking show. And then she likes when I cook because then I'll give her some. And she was like, she'd be like, I love free food. And so, and she would say, I'm listening and getting settled in. Well, thank you so much for tuning in, El Cheapo. We know that you are so busy. You have so much going on. El Cheapo be on the go. And I'm looking for the lid. Can y'all see that okay? I got mine. Okay, I'm kind of like this. Okay, so we got our tuna helper. I'm going to put a little bit of Parmesan cheese on there and a little bit of garnish. And it is going to be ready to go. Not too much cheese because it is cheesy tuna helper already. But just, I love cheese. Do y'all like cheese? And then we're going to go in with a little bit of parsley to make it look real pretty. And there's a whole pot here of tuna helper, so it makes a plenty if you are trying to feed your family, or if you are someone that lives alone, you can make this and have dinner for the next couple of days, or you can have lunch for work the next day. This smells wonderful. And I got my toast here. You can put cornbread on the side. If you have dinner rolls, you can put dinner rolls. You can make Texas toast. And thank you so much, Randy. And shout out to Randy for being in the building. Thank you to all the moderators, being in the building and always coming through. I know that you guys have busy lives as well. So it is definitely much appreciated. This tuna, I didn't think I was gonna like it this much, but this is really, really good. I would definitely buy this again. Whew. Y'all, here's something, but we okay. But I would definitely buy this tuna helper again. Well, I didn't buy it, I got it from my sister, but I would buy this tuna helper. And they have different kinds. They have one that has like broccoli in it. I was like, oh my goodness. But this tuna helper is really good. So we got the tuna helper there. We have a little bit of toast with the butter. Let me just move some things around. But there we go. Another budget-friendly meal. And if you are looking for more budget-friendly meals, I have a budget-friendly meal playlist on my channel. And I'm just going to readjust some things so that we can get situated. And, okay, this is my ring light. And it's crazy how much stuff you need if you're filming. But this isn't the ring light that I normally use. Very fragile. And then I have a phone holder that has a light on the back of it. And what I did, this is my ring light. It's my little setup. I'm giving y'all behind the scenes, inside scoop. And then on this ring light, you can like adjust the height of it. I didn't mean to blind y'all. Okay, let me show y'all the food one more time. And then I look. Ooh, Gihanna said turkey ground beef helper. You know what? I have never done ground turkey in my hamburger helper. So that's a good idea. And Liliana said I have to try that one day. And I do at least said I do the hamburger and chicken helpers. I'm allergic to seafood and shellfish. I didn't even know they had chicken helper. I did not know they had that. So thank y'all for that information. I'm gonna when I go to the grocery store next time, I'm gonna look. They have chicken helper. I did not know that. Oh, thank you so much, Deb. He said, or they said hey 907, last night I subscribed to your channel. Man, the foods you cook are mouth watering. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate that. And this is a $9 or how to feed your family with $9. We have our tuna helper here, and we have toast. But instead of toast, if you want to do cornbread, if you want to do a dinner roll, all of those are good. But I'm gonna get this situated and get us over to the table. Okay, okay, I'm coming back for y'all. I gotta be real careful. Forgot something. Forgot some. Here we go, y'all. And y'all make sure y'all subscribe to G Honda's YouTube channel. He be out here doing it. Okay, let me get this turned off. Let me grab my water. Okay, do I have everything? Let me get some napkins. What did you guys eat today? What did y'all eat today? Okay, Gihanna said 907 when you doing the shrimp spaghetti. You know what? I was okay. So for Friday, maybe I'll do a Friday, cause I was like thinking, what's my next meal gonna be? Maybe I'll do the shrimp spaghetti on Friday, and I haven't made. So yeah, Gihanna, maybe I'll do that Friday. But you know what makes me so mad? I just went to the store and I forgot the banana peppers. But I'm gonna have to make a special trip to the store just for the banana peppers. And Gihanna said, "Did you make Kool-Aid?" Gihanna, I don't even drink Kool-Aid no more. I just do my water and coffee. Um, I left Kool-Aid behind. I don't need any extra sugar. And I had a lot of Kool-Aid growing up. But here we go, y'all. Ooh, it's getting ready to slide into the camera. Y'all want some, right? Okay. It's getting ready to slide into the camera. Okay, here we go. It's so tasty, so good. And Dub said, "Are you from Alaska?" Yes, I'm from Alaska. This is where I was born and raised. When I think I was 19, I moved away to Portland, Oregon, and I was there for a couple of years, and then I moved back. YouTube is acting so crazy today. Um, if you want a certain comment highlighted and I miss it, you can always send it with a super chat. You can hit the Cash App. And if you do hit the Cash App, let me know. I don't have two phones yet, but I have my laptop over here. But look at this. It's super hot, so I'm not in a rush to eat it. I remember, or when I first started this channel, people would be like, hurry up and eat. I'm like, bro, it's hot. And Dub said, yeah, I'm from Savunja, Alaska. I have never heard of that place in Alaska. But you guys, Alaska is really, really big. So, Dub, what is the population like? And did I say it right? Savunja, Alaska? Okay, I never heard that before. But what is the population like? There's a lot of small towns and like villages here in Alaska. Angie Honda, I remember we were talking about Sitka. Mm. This tuna helper is like really good. I might not expect that. And then Dub said, middle of the Bering Sea, there's a little over 1,000 people. Oh my god. Can you guys imagine living in a town with 1,000 people? And Dub said 154 miles southwest from Nome. You know what? When I think of Nome, I think of Balto. Was it? Isn't that the correct story? The story of Balto? Wow. How long have you lived there? I'm gonna imagine 1,000 people. Everybody know everybody. This is just so good. It's just so creamy. And you can taste the cheese. You can taste the tuna. It's so good. Wow. And let me dip the bread in there. Dub said 42 years and still going. Wow. But you know, in a lot of the villages, I heard that the people like grow up there. And so it's all they know. And thank you so much, Lilian. She said, enjoy, chef, and God bless your food. Amen. Amen. Mm. Check out my other budget friendly meals if you're someone that's on a budget. Everyone deserves to have a quality meal. And that's why I do these budget friendly meals so people that don't have a lot of money or in a rock and a hard place can still enjoy food. And then Dove said, man, I'm gonna have to try one of your food you cook. I've never been on one of those little planes. I'll be scared. Oh my goodness. In one of my live streams, I went to the lake and they have seaplanes. And I was telling y'all then, I said, I can't get on one of these little planes. I'm scared. This is so good. Oh my goodness. And now I gotta try all the helpers. I didn't know that they had chicken helper. I didn't know that they had tuna helper. I was just eating hamburger helper. No, I have not seen the video, Liliana. I will go and check it out. I've been kind of busy, but I will go and check it out. Um, I'm excited. I will go check it out. Mm. So, Liliana, when I spoke to you earlier, you were saying that. You said I'm gonna fall asleep. No, I'm not. I'm gonna be up. I was gonna eat some chicken tortilla soup. Cause I was like, oh, this helper ain't gonna be that great. Y'all, this helper is delicious. Okay, Liliana, I thought that you were saying you were still editing the video. So the tres leche video is up now. Just to clarify. Mm-mm-mm. I haven't even got to the bread, and I love bread. That's how good this is. Got my toast right here. I'm gonna dip it in here. Soak up some of them juices. Mmm. Y'all, when I be cooking, when y'all hear me doing all this, like, ooh, it's good. Foodie gang, I am not. I'm telling the truth. It really is like, okay. Liliana's video of her Nutella Tres Leches cake is up there now. And Liliana, you're doing some fast editing. Aww, that's so sweet. She said it's a step by step of how I made it and how my son decorated it for me. That is so sweet. If you guys have kids and you have kiddos, and if you're able to, try to include them somehow in the kitchen, whether that is just them stirring the pot, but include your kids. It's a fun activity, fun bonding time, and somebody told me this, and I think it's so true. They are more inclined to eat it if they help make it. So, mm mm mm, mm mm mm. Thank you so much, Liliana. And Liliana be over there eating tacos. They're be looking so good. She be having the salsas. You know what, Liliana? I tell you, kids are such a blessing. Like, Ava is so supportive. Kids are so supportive. I wish people, grown adults, would be as supportive as kids are. Because your kid will encourage you, tell you how great you are, and they are just so sweet. And it's coming from a place of genuine feelings. Like, they're telling you the truth. But Ava will be like, Mama, you said Big Bang. And then we do cooking over at Ava's Playtime. And she loves it. She loves it. And so, yes, kids are very supportive, biggest fans. And then Ava would just come up and give me hugs randomly. And even when I'm like sad, but I won't say I'm sad, I just feel like your kids just know. And she said, Leon said, because my middle son is a mess, laugh loud. He ain't no fan. He don't even acknowledge me. You know what? So Ava appreciates what I do over here on YouTube, but she don't really care about Facebook when I be like posting food and stuff. But I had my little niece over here one day, right? And I was looking at Facebook, and she looked over and was like, "Food!" And she was so excited. And she was like guessing all the foods. And then she saw one of my cooking videos. And then pointed to the kitchen and pointed back to the video. She was just loved it. Then here Ava come. What, mommy? What is that? No, you didn't care before. And Liliana said, I love when y'all on her channel. She be the boss. Yeah, she be like, Mommy, this is my channel. Let me talk. She runs the show and she's so good at it. You know what? Ava, actually, we actually made Ava's playtime first. And Ava was the one that told me she wanted to be a YouTuber. She's the one that inspired me to get into being a YouTuber. And you guys, ever since day one, Ava had it down. There wasn't much I had to tell her besides smile, have a lot of energy, but she was born to be a star. And she told me, she was like, Mommy, I want to be a YouTuber. I want a gymnast. I want to be a gymnast, and I want to own a Tesla. I said, okay. Them some big dreams, baby. But I always encourage people to dream big. You know, because if you dream big and you don't make it, you're going to fall somewhere in a great spot. But if you dream small, that's what's going to happen. But yeah, she said she wanted to be a YouTuber, she wanted a Tesla, and she wanted to be a gymnast. I said, okay. Okay, Ava. Mm-mm-mm. This is so good. So good. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. And Liliana said, and she will. You know another thing I love about the kids? I love how they have such big dreams. And they don't have, like, the negativity that the adults have. Because they haven't been through all this stuff. And they haven't been told that they can do something. But they're just so excited for life. Excited to learn. So great. So I'm very blessed to have my daughter, and I feel like kids are a blessing. So, you know, be great parents. Don't spend a lot of time on stuff in life that doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, all this drama don't matter and is really irrelevant. As long as you have food on the table, you have shelter, you have the bare essentials, then be blessed and be happy. Be grateful what you have for what you have. Don't be complaining about what you don't got. I mean, once you get caught up in that, in my opinion, it's a slippery slope. Once you start complaining, you're going to be complaining forever. You know, and then it's like that negative energy is contagious. If you're a negative, nasty person, your kid's gonna be. You just don't want that. Um, Somebody once told me that I worked at Chick-fil-A, cause you don't know how they're always happy at Chick-fil-A. And I was talking to him. I was like, "Are they really that happy?" He said, "Yes." The energy is contagious. So if positive energy is contagious, negative energy is contagious too. So be great people out there in the world. Mm-mm-mm. You know what this kind of reminds me of? Chicken and dumplings. It kind of reminds me of chicken and dumplings. Maybe it's because of the way the noodles are and the sauce. But this makes me want chicken and dumplings. But foodie gang, I gotta go. I gotta work on some the content for tomorrow's live stream. But before I go, we gotta talk. Okay, today I released pre-recorded content on my channel. I released a video and a couple of shorts, as well as the live stream. And Liliana said, yes, that's kind of what it looks like. Yes, now I want chicken and dumplings for real, for real. But it reminded me, like, imagine chicken and dumplings but with tuna. Oh, I wish I would have invented this. Like, let me make a box meal that can be sold all over the world. But I released a video and a couple of shorts, and I did a live stream today talking about the Krabby Bags. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I have so many thoughts going through my mind and so much content because I have this channel and I have Ava's Playtime. But I got my calendars and I got my list and all that stuff. And Liliana said, "Great minds think alike." Yeah, I wish I would. I need to invent a box mix called the Big Bank Helper, and get it on a shelf near you. But you know what? That is my dream to be able to make up products that can be sold in stores and that you guys are able to enjoy at home. Whether that's a cookbook, a seasoning blend, a sauce mix, like something that you guys can enjoy at home. But that's all in the future. But in the meantime, y'all go ahead and support the platform. You can send a super chat or a super thanks after this video airs, a Cash App, a PayPal. Liliana said, I'll buy it. I'm buying it too. um, and she said, make a cookbook or a seasoning chef. So I started the cookbook, and I need to get better at working on it, like probably like once a week or something. But as you guys can see, I have a lot of recipes, and this YouTube channel is definitely helping me develop my cookbook because I'm writing down all of my recipes. So when I do write it, and I'm currently working on it now, but I need to do better, I have all these recipes to be able to add to that cookbook. And we are doing Miracle Mondays with Chef Ava. So we're cooking, and I'm saving all of those recipes for Little Bank Cooking, which will be a cookbook for children. But we are far away from the conclusion of any of these cookbooks. So in the meantime, subscribe and turn on the notification bell. But that's what I have in my mind for the future is a cookbook for children and a cookbook, like a regular cookbook for adults. It's kind of what I'm thinking. But follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Join the channel, become a member, and receive exclusive perks. And Liliana said, "Yay!" And Liliana, we need a book from you as well, cause she be making some great food. Y'all go subscribe to her channel. She made a Nutella tres leche cake with strawberries. We need a book from you too, Missy. And she made this cake to celebrate her reaching 1,000 subscribers. And I can only imagine how many subscribers you're going to have 2 years from now, 3 years from now. I don't think that you should ever stop what you're doing. And to all the content creators out there, do not give up. Do not give up, even if you feel like nobody's watching. Because even though they're not watching now, doesn't mean that they'll never watch. But if you give up, they can never watch because you don't make videos no more. And she said, if hopefully, if God permits, Chef. And Liliana's in the process of moving into an even bigger kitchen. So I know you are not going to stop cooking, and I'm so excited and happy for you. But yes, 3 years from now, I wish a lot of subscribers in our favor. Um, 3 years from now, I would like to do a meetup, or maybe even 4 years from now, where I can meet all of you guys, and you guys can share your food with me, and vice versa. But until then, we got the YouTube channel. Hit the like button, subscribe, turn the notifications on. Every Wednesday at 9 a.m., I'm releasing pre recorded content. And I'm going live at various times, which is why I say turn the bell on. Follow me on my social media platforms. Yes, Liliana, we gotta meet one day. I feel like me and Liliana would be the best of friends because we be thinking the same thing. Especially when y'all be in the chat acting up, okay? We be thinking the same things. But I'll see all you guys tomorrow. We're gonna talk about the FDA. I believe announced this today, but they have banned red number three dye, and I'm putting together videos. I'm doing the research, and I have a lot of surprising details to share with you guys. And this is one of those live streams that's gonna make you emotional because in my opinion, they knew about red number three dye a long time ago. I don't know why it took them so long, but we're going to talk about it tomorrow. So tune in for that. And Liliana said we have to because we are long lost best friends. Yes, we are. And we both cook. We're both moms. We both stay out the way. We both be laughing. I agree with you. And I want some of them tacos. I want some of the cake. I want some of the soups. Like I have a couple of things that I want. I'm compiling my list for when we meet. But tune in for tomorrow. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in, Foodie Gang. I have to work on some content. I gotta go pick Ava up in a little bit. She went over to my sister's house for a couple of hours. She just love her family, and they took her to the store, so she thinks she gonna get something. So we gonna see what she comes back with. And Liliana said, "I got you." But thank you guys all so much for tuning in, Foodie Gang. This is how to feed your family with $9. Because there are times in life where we fall on hard times and we need a low budget meal. We need a cost effective, we need a budget friendly meal. And that's what we did here today. Check out the playlist. I'll see you on the next one. And have a great night, Liliana. I'll see you guys in the next one. I am your host. And this is Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching.